Hello everyone, Letitia Watson from Horse Spirit Healing, and a little video that will talk a bit about Equitouch. And I'm going to add this into the horse healing journey 30-day experience challenge, because this is something that you can add in to your experience with your horse. One of the 8 suggestions that I have suggested as far as creating this loving connection with your horse is that you are going in to receive. And so many of us find it difficult to receive and easier to give. And we love giving to our horses. It's so fun and it's so rewarding, and we know how much they appreciate it. And we do it all the time. And so this exercise is challenging you to receive what they are offering you. And at the same time, there is a wonderful exercise that I ask all of my students to do before they ever tack up a horse. And I actually need a bucket. I didn't think I was going to talk quite so long, but it's about, before I want a client to go and brush their horse and tack their horse, part of my teaching is that when we go to interact with our horse in a way where we're going to walk into leadership and we're going to be asking them to do things, getting on their back and bossing them around basically, then before we do that, go to your horses in gratitude and with this open, grateful heart for all that you are about to be gifted and all they're about to tolerate from you. When, honestly, if they didn't want to, you'd be on the ground in a few seconds and they'd be off doing their own thing. It's only because of the graciousness of horse that we are allowed on their backs to direct them and ask them to perform amazing feats with us. So when we go to our horses with gratitude, it is putting us in a calm, loving space, being grateful to our horses for all the gifts they're going to give us. It's also a physical, emotional, and spiritual connection because we are touching our horses. I named this exercise or experience Equitouch, because it's about touching your horse, connecting deeply with your horse in a way that makes them feel wonderful. So before we brush them, I'm going to actually demonstrate what this looks like if anyone's interested in having me do it, where we touch them and feel them, and we're looking and we're observing our horse to see what feels good. Does this feel good? Oh, does this feel good? How does this feel? And we're allowing our hands to be guided intuitively by our horses to go where they may need us to go in a massage or a touch or just an energy connection. And the goal for me is to be able to look at my horse and see them smiling, see them going, ah, oh yeah, that feel right there. Oh boy, yeah, you got it, yeah. I'm definitely looking for that reaction at some point during this experience, because this is about me giving to them, saying thank you, let me give to you before I climb on your back. The other benefit of doing Equitouch, other than completely relaxing your horse, making your horse absolutely delighted to see you first thing ever, and connecting with them and having them just be like, so they appreciate it. They feel the gratitude and they feel the thanks, and they also feel it back to you for giving to them in such a beautiful, loving, compassionate way. So on every level, it's good vibes going on. But the other benefit is that when we touch our horses this way and we feel their bodies and we get to know where are they more sensitive. Some horses are always more sensitive in certain areas on their back, or but you can brush a horse and go through, brush them thoroughly, and not ever discover a sore spot on your horse because you didn't really touch them and feel them and observe them. So having your fingers do the walking and feeling on your horse is really helpful for discovering things that may tell you it's not a good day to climb on that horse's back. So there's a swelling or there's a soreness, and boy, if you've thrown the saddle on and plopped up there, they might have told you in a different way if you hadn't have discovered it through touch. So that's another benefit of doing Equitouch with your horses, and is keeping them healthier and you safer. So that is a verbal explanation, and I suppose I could have done that. Really, this is about, again, being quiet. It's about going into that intentional space. So it's not about chit-chatting with your friends and yourself or even your horse when you're doing this. It's about quieting yourself, being in the nowness, and being in a grateful space and really focusing on your horse. So I really couldn't describe it while doing it. So now I think I'll just go ahead. I think these videos start getting long, but let's see if I know Sultan really enjoyed it. I'm sure Navajo would too. Let's go see if Navajo would enjoy getting a bit of massage. He's very busy over there eating some yummy leaves that got chopped down.